Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
So I ended up cheating on the guy that I was doing 50-50 with. Damn! Now y'all gonna judge me, but I'm gonna need y'all to listen, okay? Just let me explain myself. Yes, I'm a cheater, but I did not sleep with nobody. Emotional cheating is obviously still cheating. That's what I did, okay? That's what I did.
Girl, you was fucking!
What's going on, man? If you see me right now, I just want to add a little context because she's been here before, and I kind of know she's really selfish, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. She's really selfish. She's one of the modern women who thinks they're never in the wrong, who never takes accountability, who always blame other people for their actions. I'm saying, like, get you a queen, bro, a woman that takes accountability, who takes your feelings into consideration. You talking about you cheated, but you ain't do it. Man, stop the cap. You did 50-50, so you ain't respect him as a man. I don't understand it, but let's get it, man.
Had a relationship fail because of the type of content that your boyfriend was watching. I just saw this girl, and I'm gonna tag her below, and she was talking about how she lost her boyfriend to red pill content. Well, I basically lost my boyfriend to manosphere content, and that was the beginning.
It's the same thing. That's number one.
Of the end. I didn't know it though. One day I came home. I was in my vanity room. Okay, I have a room just for myself with my clothes and my makeup. In that room, I have a TV. One day, my ex, he comes in my room where I'm decompressing, mind you. And he goes on my TV and he says, baby, I want you to watch this creator with me. Okay. And I said, oh, okay. Because at this point, me and him has been together for about a good 3 years. So I feel like when he was suggesting content to me, it's because he thought that I also might enjoy it. So I said, oh, okay, what type of content does he make? And he says, well, he comes on his platform and he invites women on there and he basically argues with them. And I shit y'all not, the first question that came out of my mouth after he said that was, is he gay?
What?
Because in my mind, I don't know an actual real man who goes out about his way to argue with a woman just to tell her about herself. Because in my...
Number one, that's not how he explained it. That's how she perceived the message. Why? Because majority of the message is really the same thing. A woman have to be X, Y, and Z to get whatever she want in life. She want the results, but she's not providing enough effort, enough proof, enough anything to give to a man in the first place. So she'll perceive it as, well, he's arguing. Did you get context of how they started arguing, or you just see what go viral and what keeps the people engaged?
Reality, okay, that don't happen, right? I didn't grow up with men who were around me that did that type of... And the ones that did do that type of they were gay. So that's why I asked that question. He starts to laugh and he's like, nah, he's not gay. It's just that he likes to debate. He likes to go back and forth with the women and tell them how they're wrong. And I was like, okay, just go ahead and put it on. This motherfucker gonna put on Kevin Samuels. Mind you, I did not know who the hell he was at that point. And most people didn't know who he was at that point because he didn't blow up yet. He puts him up.
If he didn't blow up yet, that means he was talking about men. They must forgot when he was handing men accountability when he was super skinny. They didn't care what he had to say. He was way harder on men. He don't believe in no 50-50. He don't believe in no 70-30. He tell men, you need to become the man 100%. 100%. But at the same time, don't allow a woman in your life and make it seem like 50-50 and 70-30 isn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to push men to be more. But at the same time, women still need to accept if he doesn't become more. Man, rest in peace. Rest in peace to the Godfather, bro. I don't know what she talking about.
And mind you, I'm just listening because I'm not watching. I'm taking off my makeup and shit. I'm hearing the content. I'm just like, I look at my ex at one point. I'm just like, can you take him off my TV, please? So my ex just starts to laugh and he's like, oh, what, you don't like him? I'm like, hell no, I don't like him. And then I start to like question him, like, why the f*** would I like him? So fast forward. Me and my ex get into an argument. So we get into this fight and basically he asked me why I wouldn't do something, like, or why I wasn't like taking him serious or paying attention to him about some shit he was trying to say. I can't really remember, but I told him I cannot take you seriously because you don't pay any bills. That's why I'm not taking shit that you're saying seriously.
Oh shit, here we go again.
This motherfucker.
So she already disrespecting him. You don't respect this man because he's not contributing to your lifestyle, by paying your bills. But y'all doing 50-50 though. This is the same man that does 50-50 though. Come on now.
We're gonna say, this is why women end up alone. I said, what women do you know that are ending up alone? He was like, that's the I see when I'm watching those videos. Because he started to watch just not only Kevin, but he was watching, you know, other influencers who had the same type of content. So I told him, this is where I had to break it down for him a little bit. I had to hurt his feelings. I didn't really want to do it, but I'm just like, you getting out of hand. Like, you really getting out of line. I was like, I don't know why someone like you is watching content from people like them. You, first of all, don't have the same money as them. You don't have the same lifestyle as them. You don't have the resources they have, and you don't have the platform they have. So why the is someone like you being influenced by someone like that? You, a grown-ass man, almost into his 30s, because at this point he was like 29, 28 or something like that. Almost into his 30s, you're listening to another grown man. You don't have your own ideology set. You don't have your own morals and values to follow. You're letting somebody else that don't know that you exist influence you. And you're a grown-ass man. You try to say you're a grown-ass man. That's crazy. I didn't understand that. I really didn't. Because, yeah, social...
Let's keep it a buck, man. I don't want to be the one to say it. You see it, I see it. It's hard to unsee it. That's the number one thing Kevin Samuel pushed in the first place. That's the number one thing Red Pillars pushed in the first place is your physique. Your body. Because as a woman, it's your body. As a man, it's your money. She didn't qualify. She didn't qualify. It held some accountability to the mirror. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. I see it as she didn't like what he was saying. He didn't validate. You know how some of these panderers, oh, girl, it don't matter. You done tacked on 100 pounds. He should love you and accept you for who you is. But as a man, you want a man to be 6'35", you know what I'm saying, with $1 trillion and make your life easier and add you to his bank account. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, majority of these modern day women, not the queens, the modern women have this delusional mindset that they don't have to bring nothing and a man should always accept it.
Media is fun, but I cannot say I've ever been influenced by a creator on here. Because if you're trying to sell me some and I don't want it, I'm going to keep rolling. If it sounds like some shit that don't sound right, I'm going to let you know it don't sound right.
Bro, most people got the same similar mindset, bro. Mind you, she got her nose done, but she preach, I don't care what nobody else thinks. You got your nose done. Like, you put on makeup. Obviously, you care about something or how somebody perceive you. You have on makeup. You do your hair. You present yourself like that. But let's keep it a buck, bro. The standard that Kevin Samuel pushed, she don't qualify. And if a woman don't qualify, they make up shaming languages. Like, oh, you must be gay. Come on, let's keep it a buck. What the context is, though, because let's go down that rabbit hole. I missed his shows, bruh.
Why can't you find a husband? Especially if you were with a man for 4 years. Why didn't y'all get married?
It just didn't work out.
You're a college-educated woman. Please do better.
Yeah.
It did not work out, meaning what? Did you break it off or did he break it off?
Yeah,
Who left?
broke it off.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as nice as possible. 4
Bruh.
years,
Yes, sir.
and you thought you could do better. Why?
I'm copying to that.
But what did he do?
He was indecisive.
What did he do for a living?
He was a regional director for a fast food company.
A regional manager or a regional director?
Director.
Right. Did he earn more than you?
A lot more.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in customer service.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Oh.
But she entitled to more. What?
You trolling me?
I promise I'm not. Like,
So
no,
let me
I'm
get
serious.
this right. You're an overweight customer service agent.
What? Oh, I would say.
I don't care what you would say. I'm the professional image coach. Look, ma'am. So he was definitely making over 6 figures.
Well, no. He's making that now.
So pay attention, everybody. Average black woman.
And you ain't hold him down while he was on his way up. So now he up. Now you wanna, man? Nah, bro, good. Bro, good.
Leaves a 4-year relationship because she thinks she can do better. Good for you, brother. Hope you working at Sonic or White Castle or whatever. Do you have cat insurance, man?
I don't like cats. Danger zone.
Bro, I missed this man, bro. Rest in peace. Let's look at another one, bro.
Men are not going to keep switching to become more like women to please women who aren't going to accept us like women.
Okay. All right. And with that being said, there should be rules and regulations.
Let's start with the first rules. How tall are you?
How tall am I? I am 5'8".
Dress size?
16.
All right, you broke the first rule right there. I don't know what you think you're talking about, that a man shouldn't cheat or whatever, when you broke the first rule that men want women who are fit. You weigh more than a man at your height. True or false? And how much do you weigh?
220.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". You broke the first rule. See, you ladies don't mind breaking the rules that men are visual. I'm sorry, you're 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
Like, they want a man to keep their self intact for everything with everything. And yet he's getting a washed up version of her anyway if you're not getting her early on, or if she don't respect you as a genuine man or a genuine person. But you got 5'8", 220, oh, an average man ain't good enough for me. But you got a below average body? And you're older?
Y'all got the game messed up, huh?
I'm just saying, we're not even gonna talk about the kids. But I'm just saying, just as an individualist alone, you're failing.
You're about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're running back size. You can hit the A-gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So don't come in here and talk about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept somebody who can run out the power I.
Okay.
I'm being silly because to make a point that modern women are so full of righteous indignation, what you are and ain't going to accept and all this other kind of stuff, when you're not even what most men want.
That's a perfect example of just being delusional and think you deserve it all, or you want it all and you ain't earned anything. That's the biggest thing he preached for women. Is it that the men are sassy, they're gay, they're arguing, they're da-da-da-da, all this stuff they want to say, or the men are speaking up and saying, baby, if you want to be wanted, this is what I want. But you call those women pick-me's for being in shape, for listening to their man, for following their man, for wanting a partner, for not wanting to be individual and want to be single and want to be just like a empowered woman. Like, why is it so hard for a woman to want a man? Why is it so hard for a woman to be with a man? If you're picking this man, you're having baby by this man, but God forbid this man wants you to be his type. I don't understand that. I never understood that. Why is that? He's like, oh, I lost my man to red pill. Nah, that man, you ain't lose that man. That man lost his value. That man lost the reality of what women should do for him. He lost the reality of reciprocation. That man lost his worth. He never knew his worth. Like, a man is okay with making average money. A man don't have to make six figures if he don't want to. But God forbids a woman thinking she deserves a six-figure man, but you an average woman. Like, don't downgrade or degrade a man for being in a certain boat and you're in the same boat. Like, it was a woman that went viral. Oh, this man is so handsome on the bus. And then I just remember he's on the bus with me.
What?
How do you think you're better than him? What if his car's just in the shop? What if he just take the bus to go to work? You want to get online and talk about a man, but you forgot the same fingers that point back and say you on the bus too. I don't understand it. You want him at the finish line. But you got to think about it. If you get a man at the finish line, he wants you to be finished as well. But you don't think you have to be qualified for a man. You just come as you is, lollygag with life. Your 20s are for you, the 30s for him. You have all these baby daddies, all these kids, and he's supposed to accept it. Nah, the red pill saved me. I don't know about y'all. That saved me. That's why I'm in the gym every day. That's why I'm not talking to no girl who half naked, who at the clubs every night, who called me the N-word, who called me bro. Nah, I'm a grown man. You gotta talk to me as such. I'm not your friend. I'm your boyfriend. I'm your man. So treat me like your man. I want to be catered to too. If I'm giving you what you want, bringing you flowers, taking you out, you know what I'm saying, doing you right, you can't do that in return for me, baby. I thought we supposed to want each other. But hey, man, I'm Jay. You guys saying in the comments, man. Rest in peace to the Godfather, of course, man. She better take some accountability. I'm gone.